This is 15A Hobbit Way in Brewer. There are just two buildings here, 10 and 15 Hobbit Way, so there's 8 units altogether. 15 is an end unit. It's actually the end unit on the whole street, so it's kind of private. It does have a garage. It's just coming up to springtime, so there's some little crocuses out front. The tenant moved out of here maybe a couple of weeks ago or so, and they took their time to do some new flooring and new paint and so forth. So you walk into an entryway, and there's a coat closet over here on the right. And then the living room's really nice because it has a nice high ceiling, cathedral ceiling. It does have some skylights up there and a ceiling fan. And then it has a nice bow window out front, so it lets in a lot of light. So it's very bright in here. Let's see, there we go. And then in the back you have the kitchen. Kitchen does come with a dishwasher, has good covered space, stove. Does have a brand new fridge, nice stainless fridge. It's really a nice higher end fridge. They did have to replace it, so they got a nicer one. And then it does have a nice dining area, kitchen dining. You have room for a kitchen set, something like that. There's also a little shelf over there with some cubbies or storage. Has a nice window overlooking the backyard and the deck. So really plenty of room for an eat-in kitchen. And then it does have a really nice porch deck out back. It is covered, which is really nice, so you can enjoy it most of the time. Pressure treated deck. Lots of green space, and there's a partition between the unit next door, so it's pretty private. And again, since it's an end unit, there's really nothing on the other side of you over there. So it's a great place to sit and drink coffee or whatever you want. And then another nice thing, it does have a little spot over here, which would typically be a pantry. It has some shelves. And then it has a hanging set of shelves on the door for little extras. So that's a nice little feature. Has a new faucet too, which is sort of neat. It has a sprayer and a handle. Kind of a nice higher end faucet. Over here is the garage. So it has a direct entry. It's a good sized garage. It does have room for storage. Obviously has a garage door opener, has a little bit of room for storage over here on the side. You could keep a gas grill in there. Looks like somebody has a little one there. And then also over here there's some shelves, so you could have a little bit of storage over there. So that's a super nice feature to have a garage here in Maine. You don't have to clean your car off. You do have to do the plowing here, the snow removal. It's not such a huge deal. The driveway is not very long at all. You wouldn't need to certainly have it plowed. A snow blower would definitely do it. Shoveling or using a snow scoop is certainly the way to go. There are 2 thermostats, 2 zones. This is the downstairs. There's also one upstairs in the master bedroom. So you have 2 separate heating zones for upstairs and downstairs. Upstairs, there's 2 bedrooms, 1 master and 1 smaller one, also a full bath. The floor has been replaced up here with a nice wood laminate flooring, except for the smaller bedroom. This typically would make a really good office because it is kind of small. This still has carpet in it. It's the only place where they kept the carpet. It's a decent size. It does have a good sized closet. So it definitely could be used as a bedroom, but also as an office or whatever, bonus room. And then this is the full bath. It does have a medicine cabinet. Also has lights up above. Good size window. And then the master is larger. It does have, again, all wood laminate flooring just replaced. This definitely would fit a king-size bed with no issue, plus furniture. Closet in here is oversized as well. It has a double door, but really, really good size closet. And then there's a linen closet out here in the hallway. So pretty good for storage. And then this also comes with a full basement. Pretty good for storing things. Washer and dryer hookups are down in the basement as well. There's also the heating system and so forth for this unit is there. However, heat is included. You don't have to worry about anything like that. But the reason it's down here is because this used to be a condo. Condos are all self-contained because people used to own their own units when they're a condo. So they had to pay for their own utilities. However, that's not the case. So you do have your own heating unit, oil tank and so forth, but again, you don't have to worry about that. It's all taken care of by management. This is your washer dryer hookup over here in this corner. And then, again, concrete, room for storage. It's pretty clean and dry. We do recommend having a dehumidifier during the humid months, maybe May through October or something like that, just because it's a concrete floor and that does collect moisture. But other than that, it's pretty good for storage. Again, lots of room, like having a storage unit in your basement. So nice to have both a garage and a full basement. So that basically concludes the video of 15A Hobbit Way in Brewer, right off Pierce Road. Very good location, close to everything, but still it's off the beaten path. Pierce Road's very quiet once you get off Wilson Street. So if you're interested, give us a call at 207-974-6606, or you can visit our website at rentbangor.com.